Hey guys, thanks for stopping by. This clip is actually from a bigger podcast, and the link to that podcast is in the description. You'll also find the links to the audio version of the podcast and many more things. So, thanks for stopping by. Now, carry on with your video.
He basically spoke about everything
Everything. He spoke
that you
about
that people feel they shouldn't talk about openly. Okay, and there are lots of things. So there's a basic big breakdown, Joe. I feel we should. First of all, opinions. Right off the bat, Khushi, what did you feel about? What was the
See, I was thinking, since he made the first joke, I was thinking about everything that I could say since he started talking about the white. Because what happens now, I'll tell you something, a little off topic, but I'll tell you before I give my opinion on this. Being a girl and being gay, okay, I have two places that I can offend very deeply because of everything I think about.
yes.
If I say that what he said about white women
Hmm.
was fucking hilarious and true,
Hmm.
I'm a horrible feminist.
Okay.
How can you say that?
Okay.
And if I say what he said about Pride Month is right, I am the worst gay in the world.
Okay.
But
That's
that
not the
is
point.
what
Is that what is your opinion? That's what is important.
No, but if we're talking about cancel culture in general, this does apply.
Yes, obviously it does. I get it. But I am feeling just from the
No.
top,
Hmm.
did you take, was there any point you felt it was too much? Or
No.
like,
Not at all. I would not cancel a man on the basis of that.
did you feel personally offended anywhere?
I mean, no, not really, no.
Okay.
But maybe that goes because I don't really get offended as easily as.
It's okay. But you do get offended, right? You get offended. That's the thing.
Yes.
You didn't get in this place.
No.
Yeah, so that's what we want to know. Ayushi, what are your opinions on this? How did you enjoy
For me,
this, or
see,
how did you hate
I
this?
looked at the whole thing as a joke only. I knew it was a stand-up comedian doing comedy, so obviously it wasn't meant to be taken seriously. But I can understand why some people may have gotten offended by it. Like giving a small example from the video itself, like where he talks about reducing the population. I mean, if you want your old grandparents to die, like let them have their way, something like. So that may be very insensitive to certain people. Like I knew he was kidding. Definitely, it doesn't look like. I mean, I didn't think that that guy hates his own grandparents. That's why he wants all grandparents in the world to die. But there may be people who see it that way.
Okay. True. I think that's a valid point as
But
well.
that is another thing that she said, no, ki she saw it as a joke. A lot of people don't start off with that mindset.
That
कि
is
वो
where
बंदा खड़ा
that-
joke कर रहा है.
that is where the cancel culture starts. Basically, if you see this, I have seen this like 3-4 times anyway. So this is basically a jab against the entire cancel culture.
Yeah.
That anything I say is going to say something, so let me just go with it. And he has done multiple stuff on this caliber. This is the first time he did it on SNL. That's why people got to watch it. SNL actually has a huge white audience watching, and that's why people who got mostly offended by this were white people got
White women.
mostly offended. Yeah, but the white community got more offended as per I've read about it. There's a huge support from the black community because they thought it was the best. Okay, many people are calling it like best monologue of last 10 years and stuff because he said stuff that it's not jokes, these are facts. He's just saying them in a way that it is funny. Okay, so there are few things that there's a specific part that I feel is genius. I'll talk about it in a bit. But so right off the bat, he spoke about how people are not serious about the entire coronavirus thing, and if you're that dumb enough to kill your cousin, go ahead. And then he talks about that Rick Moranis got punched. Rick Moranis is that guy from Honey You Shrunk the Kids. He's that main lead, and he's nothing. It's nothing. He's just saying that in New York, where everything was so much of wokeness, a guy got punched on the street, and that basically means New York is bad. because he's trying to play off the cultural relevance के New York में कोई भाव नहीं देता. Anyway, so those are basic things. Stuff where people got most offended by was the white woman part. That was the most things because there's this part where I read, like we all heard that. First of all, few people thought that are you promoting? Do you think that rapes don't exist when you are saying something like that? Where he said that that part that white woman the nerves on you, that for hundreds of years you have stood by white men when they did all the bad things and supported them. You wanted to fuck a black guy, you do it, but then call it okay, it's not with consent. So this is the part that most people got offended by. Rest few people or the gay community got offended, but I didn't understand at what, because
I can tell you about that. I can tell you about the white people thing also. But so, see, there was one statement. You asked me if I was offended by something, and I said not really. I was offended by one thing.
Yes.
Which is that, Nick, you can't compare a race and sexual orientation first.
Okay. Before you start, I felt that part was genius, and I would say something about it. So go ahead.
Then you can.
No, I would say something. I want to hear what you want to say, and I would say what I'm coming.
That tu dekhega na, this comparison has not been drawn by any gay guy or black guy. If you look at it in that manner, that ऐसा किसी ने नहीं बोला that gay people need these. It's not like crime against gay people doesn't happen. It's that crime against racial crimes are more reported. Crimes that happen because of racial discrimination are more talked about than crimes that have happened because of sexual orientation, because nobody in this world wants to listen about it. If a black guy gets killed, there are people who will be like, oh fuck, oh shit, aisa ho gaya. If a gay guy gets killed, like, yeah, fuck it, it's okay, hota hai. That's what people say. Trans deaths are not reported. Oh yeah, see, I am offended. Okay, I am offended by that one statement he made. Like, it was not, he could have done without it. Because nobody asked for this.
Okay.
The fact, people need to understand.
Nobody asked for anything in that sense. But the thing is, I'll tell. Ayushi, do you have anything to say? Do you think this part,
You go ahead, then I'll speak about it.
Okay. So the reason I felt this part was the genius, and that's why I ended it with it, because the whole set was punching against the woke movement. Okay. Now in 2020, two things you can't joke about at all is because of everything that has gone around with the black community and the things that they have suffered, killing of George Floyd. It's a very sensitive topic to talk about, the entire black history, black culture. And also the concept of sexuality and its different types and acknowledging all of them. These are things that if you are against, these are very big cultural no-nos that if anybody says publicly, you're going to get cancelled like this. Okay. Now, nobody is taking away from the fact that these two things are very serious and very important. What I found genius was that his comparison was on the basis कि अरे इसको 2 दिन ज़्यादा क्यों मिल रहा है? That was, I felt कि gay people are getting June and Black History Month is February. तो इसको ज़्यादा क्यों मिल रहा है 2 दिन? Why is this? 2 days, why is this important? And I thought about it a lot, that why he chose to do this joke, because he's not insulting either of them, I felt. Anyway, he's just trying to make fun of two serious topics that you can't talk about at all, in a way that it doesn't insult anybody. Because first of all, I felt this way. I'm not black, I'm not bisexual, I don't belong to any of the community. So it might be something I'm not getting. That's why I wanted to have a discussion. Is that when there are two things you can't talk about, there's a way to present it. And I felt this joke was the best joke for me, because I completely get what he was trying to do. He was trying to get a joke out of a situation and the perspective of the thought that how to compare them. Let's do the silliest thing you can do. Let's compare के इसको 2 दिन ज़्यादा क्यों मिल रहा है, इसको 2 दिन कम क्यों मिल रहा है. That's what I felt about it. That I felt is genius to compare it that way. That's my opinion.
I feel I agree with both of you in a way. Like, since Khushi is bisexual, maybe that's why she got offended by that particular point. But also where she says that this is no place to compare. Like, these two are very different things to be compared in general. Like, that's a race. This is like a community that is related to sexuality and stuff. But again, as you said, that making a joke out of something that's so controversial already on the silliest things like number of days given to showcase yourself was pretty genius. I'll agree to that.
I completely loved that joke, but वो joke का पहले भी बहुत कुछ बोला ना वो. That's what I'm saying. See, taking it as a joke shows my maturity.
Okay.
But there will be people who will be like, oh, this guy is trying to pin two minorities against each other and white people suck. See, that is how people will perceive it as well.
Okay. It's not about people. I'm just asking your opinion. People to will say multiple things. Somebody said that uska mic was wrong height. I read on the Twitter thing that the mic cord was not long enough or something like that. That there should be a corded mic, wireless mic use nahi karna tha. So many people will have opinions. I just want your part. That like you discovered that you were offended by it after you thought of it. Okay, that part was problematic. Was okay. So the entire gay part that he started with is that he was shooting for this film, King of Staten Island, which is a great movie. You guys should see. He saw that there are something weird about New York that he has not seen before, and it is basically he asked somebody कि क्या चल रहा है, and he soon realized it's Gay Pride Month. Did that part offend you at any way? I don't think there's anything. No, right? So your problem is only with the comparison that they are comparing two minorities.
My point is that I don't know. See, I'll tell you why I was offended. I was offended in a very secondary way because I, for a fact, know that he is not insensitive towards both of these. But people that follow him are going to use him as an example in saying, "Had isko bhi to nahi pasand, hum kyun pasand kare?"
Okay.
That is what offends me because that is what instigates mob culture. That fans turn into mobs. India mein mobs are political party ke fans. Am I wrong? That happens elsewhere as well.
No, but then the question is same that we started with. That should that mean that nobody should go out of their ways to speak them?
Of course not. No, of course. See, that's what I'm saying. That what he said offended me a tiny bit. I would still go and look at the entire thing. I wouldn't be like, "Hat chutiya, main nahi dekhungi." I would not say that.
See, I feel like you getting offended about something like this also, like, if I had to say this whole thing of live and let live, a lot of people don't buy that in a way. So, for example, suppose nobody has told the gay community that you can't follow, do it some other time, or nobody has told the black community also that you can't like make a month of your own at any other point of the year. It's like you saying that for domestic violence, like people say that, oh, it happens only with women. Then people come up with saying that, oh, it doesn't happen, like it happens with men, but nobody brings it up. Like when you said that, trans murders or whatever are not recorded and stuff. It's like saying it in that aspect, which is kind of baseless because it can have both schools of thought over there.
Let me tell you something. See, George Floyd died. The entire world went crazy.
Yes.
George Floyd jaise murders of black trans people happen every fucking month. Nobody talks about them because the world refuses to accept that they were women in the first place. They don't get recorded as trans murders, they just get recorded as murders because there is no acceptance. That is why I was offended. There is no comparison because you look at a black man and you see, he's black and I hate him. You look at a gay person, you look at them and you say that, oh, you don't exist.
Do you think it's
See, there's
important? Do you think it's important? Do you think it's important that if a person is killed, there's a need to specify
Obviously not.
that this person is black, that's why he got killed, or this person is trans, or that's why they got killed?
But don't you think that that is why they got, ऐसे तो नहीं था ना कि कोई आया, ओहो ये दिख रहा है इसको मार देते हैं. They were killed because they were black or because they were trans. So obviously it plays a role
Do you have
in the
specific-
whole narrative.
Ah,
I'm
but
not talking about
see-
serial killers, but what happened with George Floyd was a racial crime.
Yes, that was a racial crime. Do you have any instance of where like मेरे को genuinely समझा नहीं what you're trying to say, because I didn't get it, like what you're trying to say, because were you trying to say that उसको acknowledgement नहीं मिल रहा था that that person is trans? Did you mean that?
Usko see, it is a very stupid and redundant argument if it comes to that, because I feel it will be like, oh, people are getting killed and all LGBT community is thinking about is recognition, which is not it. What I'm saying is that people got enraged because George Floyd was killed for racial crime,
Okay.
discrimination.
Nobody
is getting enraged because a gay person died because he was gay.
Acha, so that's your saying. Okay, I get it.
Yeah. The same thing happens in India as well. So many Dalit deaths happen fucking daily. Nobody gives a shit because Dalit hai. Everyone in our country, our peers, our friends post about. I did it myself. I posted about George Floyd. I posted about Blackout Tuesday. I did all of that. But if I come across a post that talks about Dalit deaths, it's my job as an Indian to talk about that as well, because it's not just nobody in America is talking about this person, let me not talk about it. That is also what instigates cancel culture, in my opinion.
Okay. I get your point. I understand that.